Greetings fellow humans, we are back for another project, and it's going to be a slightly different one. So my favourite 7-year-olds have recently taken to drawing various inspiration pictures for me to use as beginning points for projects, and a couple of weeks ago I decided to show them a load of different fabrics that I have, so that they could choose ones that they liked and I could make something for them, with their help, hopefully, from those fabrics. They chose 2 fantastic fabrics, stretch fabrics, and drew me some absolutely brilliant pictures to explain what they wanted the outfits that I was going to make out of this fabric to look like. They had some very specific instructions, which I shall be following to the best of my ability. So we're going to be making a skeleton queen dress for Freya, and a crop top and flared trouser bunny combo for Rosie. That's the order of the day. And thankfully, they had some clothes that already fit them that I could use as a jumping off point to pattern these outfits. So I used a pinwheel to trace the shape I'd need for the little bunny crop top and the bodice of the dress, then used my pattern master to create the perfect lines so I could cut those pattern pieces out. I did the same with the little sleeves, although I made a long and a short sleeve pattern, so the sleeves would better match the pictures the kids had drawn. I folded up the skull fabric so I could measure the appropriate distances and cut out a circle skirt for the skeleton queen dress, then pinned down and cut out my bodice and sleeve pieces, making sure I added the seam allowance. Then it was time to cut out the bunny ensemble. The pattern for the trousers was traced from a pair of flares that I knew fit Rosie, so I just pinned down all the pattern pieces, chalked out the seam allowance around them, and cut my pieces out. Then I could get to sewing. I started with hemming the circle skirt, followed by hemming the bottom edge of the sleeve, which I'm sure seems like a bizarre order, but I wanted to create a little turn up at the cuff of the sleeve, and this was the most effective method. I sewed the shoulder seams and attached my flat sleeve pieces to the open armhole of the shirt, and then I switched locations to sew the side seams at the top. And I got some help from the small humans with finishing the rest of their outfits, which meant things were even more chaotic than I'm accustomed to my projects being. Enjoy.
Wait, sorry, I need to adjust my foot.
Okay. Perfect.
How's it looking?
It's looking great.
I see it.
In a minute. Hold on, I want you to put that back down, because if you raise the foot, I'll lose where my stitch was. So.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go?
2 seconds. Adjust. And go. You can go a little faster if you want to. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Stop. Can you pop that pin back, please? Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Stop.
After finishing the skeleton queen dress, I started on the shoulder seams of the crop top and the side seams and inseams of the trousers for Rosie's bunny ensemble, again with some assistance, although for some bits I did need to take back control of the sewing machine's foot pedal from the kids.
So I might need to pedal this bit careful, just because what I'm trying to do is only do little bits of sewing so that I can do lots and lots of stitches on this bit.
Don't worry, sis. You can come round with me while she pedals. No, I want to stay. Okay. I like playing with the needle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just going to grab the pedal for a quick second.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to turn this way. Stop and turn it.
Wow, you want loads of stitches.
Yeah, because the more stitches there are, the stronger the join where the elastic is going to be. We want to make sure it's really strong. Okay. And there we go.
We're done.
Yeah, we can pull that up, and I can pull this up, and now we've got elastic that's finished.
Okay.
And you can try it on.
Oh, so should I cut?
Yeah.
Looking good, Amy. I'm
Thank
filming
you.
it. Thanks.
I think that's a good length for a belly top.
With all of the seams done, I just needed to fold over the top of Rosie's trousers with the elastic inside and sew the edge of that channel down to secure it. And then the girls' outfits were finished. So now that I have, with assistance, completed the skeleton queen dress and the bunny ensemble, I started asking the kids what they thought I should do next. Now they noticed that I had extra of the skull fabric, and they came up with a fantastic idea, which was that I should make a crop top for myself from the skeleton fabric and flared trousers to match Rosie's out of the bunny fabric. Now I explained that I didn't have any more of the bunny fabric, but that I did have some black fabric with little grey bats on it that I could maybe make myself a pair of flared trousers out of, which they were absolutely thrilled by, because then I would have the same outfit as Rosie, but with matching fabric for Freya. So that is what I am going to be moving on to doing now. Do I have a pattern for either of these things that I shall be making for myself? No, I do not. Will that stop me in fulfilling the dreams of my favourite 7-year-olds and making a matching outfit so we can all dress up together and wear them at the same time? Absolutely not. Let's get going. So I used a crop top I'd previously cut out for myself as a pattern for the shirt, and for the flared trousers I used a pair of leggings as a starting point and added flare to the bottom. Because of the fabric being stretchy and because of this largely being a just for fun project, I wasn't hugely concerned with precision, so I was entirely happy to just wing it and hope for the best. I laid down, pinned up and cut out my front leg and back leg pieces for my flared trousers. Then I could move on to actually putting this outfit together. I started by doing my shoulder seams, then hemming the edge of the sleeves, doing my side seams, hemming the bottom edge of the crop top, and finally easing in a neckband so it would lie nicely when I wore it. The flared trousers also came together really quickly because it was just inseams, side seams, pinning and stitching the crotch seam of the trousers, hemming the bottom edge of both legs, and then folding the top edge at the waist over the waist elastic and pinning it in place so I could stitch that elastic channel closed. And with that, my outfit was finished. So, that mini project is done, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's definitely different than a lot of the stuff I usually get up to, but I had an absolute riot, and it was really fun taking something from a kid's drawing all the way up to fruition and then, you know, creating my own version for myself. So it was very enjoyable, and the kids are both incredibly happy with their outfits, which is delightful. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure. If you feel like sticking around and seeing the other stuff I get up to, that would be super cool, but whether you decide to stick around or not, I hope everything is all right in your world, and I will see you all next time.